Hello, welcome to How to Draw Celtic Patterns. I'm your host, Jason Bellchamber. In this segment, you're going to want to take your eraser and your thicker pigment liner. This is my 0.7 Staedtler, and this is my Staedtler eraser. So, I want you to lightly erase the spine of your interlace that we've constructed. You'll notice that even if you take out some of the pencil, it still makes the ink look like you're taking some of the ink off, because the ink looks a little lighter. That's because you're rubbing the top surface of it off, as well as any lines in pencil that are making it look dark behind it. Great, so I've got most of it. You just want to preserve the positive space, because when you start crossing hatching the back, it really makes the pattern pop. Alright, so take your pigment liner, and what I want you to do is cross hatch in one direction. A cross hatch looks like this. You do it one way, then you do it the other way, and then you're going to start going this way rather than filling it all in. So we're just going to start drawing right up to the white of the interlace in one direction. Just to fill in the space. Doesn't have to be absolute parallel, but keep in mind we are going to be filling it in later. What you want to do, what this is going to do, is so that you stay in the lines, and so that you can see how consistent you are with the construction of the interlace. Down there, and there. You can see you got a little line here. I'm going to fix that. But what you want to do is, rather than fixing it, what you really want to do is fool your eye so that it looks pleasing to you. Because really that's all that matters with illustration. If you look on the true variants of this Triskele on the Aberlemno Cross, you'll actually see that they're both slightly different. And that's either because the artisan, or artisans, likely, that were making it. It was a different person doing one side than the other. Or because he probably drew it in one direction and then had to draw it upside down, and then might not have had the practice. But they probably scored the spine in a chalk and then carved slightly around the chalk, and then started carving the recessed area down into the rock, leaving the top interlace polished off. Maybe something that would be fun would actually be to estimate how long it would take, or would have taken, to do it, because the stone itself is just over 2 meters, I think, when I was standing right inside of it. It's big. And it's likely stood there since the mid or early 600s. Possibly the late 500s. But I'll have to do some more research on that. Alright, so we've got most of this done in one direction. Right, now we're going to draw over rescore the lines, just to make them smooth. So basically, I'm not drawing completely in, I'm more cutting in. just to make it look even. Alright, in the interest of time, I'm going to fill in the negative space here and here on these two ones. When you start doing interlace designs yourself, you'll probably find that your hand works in a certain way best. So keep practicing doing that way. You don't have to exactly follow my methods, because anyone who's an artist tends to obsess and create in the way that their hands are dictated, or dictates the pencil to go, either by like limitations of your hand or other factors like your materials. But don't let your materials stop you if you don't have a certain thing. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to stop this section, and then the next section, just cross hatch the rest of this.